We all know that in this particular present time that we are now, only the rich are respected. Only those who have money are the ones that have respect. If you do not have money, you are not going to be respected. Let me tell you something. Someone that is doing anything to enhance whatever he or she is doing will not come and tell you that this is what I am doing. People have this mindset or this mentality that ah, I cannot tell my friend where I go to get this. They don't want to share the secret of their wealth with. We all know that money is very, very powerful. To an extent, I will tell you that money can actually buy a life. To an extent, I know that there are people that there are people that have money that money cannot give them life back. But to an extent, I will tell you that money can actually buy life. Reason is because if you have money, you go to the hospital, if you are diagnosed of anything, you go to the hospital, you get treated, you recover, and then you bounce back to your normal life. But if you do not have money, if any sickness strike you, if you do not have money to attend to yourself, that sickness will end up taking your life. That sickness will end up taking the life of that person. That is why I can tell you that to an extent, money can save life. Money is powerful. My dear, money is the number one thing. Money is very important. That is why today I bring to you a very, very powerful spiritual remedy that you can do that will make you never to be poor. You will never know poverty. You will never be broke. You will never know lack. Even when other people are complaining, you are not going to be complaining because you are going to always have money. You are going to always see money. So I'll be giving us a perfume, spiritual perfume that you're going to start using from now. In this 2025, when you start using this particular spiritual perfume, you will see that your life will not be the same. Yes. So what are you going to be getting for this particular spiritual perfume that you are going to be using? You're going to go and get Divine Grace perfume. Go to where they sell spiritual items, spiritual products. Tell them that you want Divine Grace perfume. Buy two Divine Grace perfume. If you have money to buy the big one, fine. If you don't have money to buy the big one, even if it is the small, not the smallest one, maybe the medium size, get the medium size of the perfume. Yes. Then you go and get this particular leaf called Enyolobe, stonebreaker leaf. Enyolobe. Go and get stonebreaker leaf. Get Ewe Ola. If you go to Harbour Homes, you can tell them they will give you because you'll be needing dry ones, not the one that is on dry, but the ones that dried inside your room or where there is shield. Yes, the ones that dry where there is shield, or the one that you dry inside of your room. Because even if you get the fresh one, you are going to be keeping it in a particular place in your room so it can dry. You do not need sun to dry these leaves. All the leaves I'll be mentioning now, you need them dry, but not dried under the sun. You need them dried inside your room under a shield. Yes, so you're going to be getting Ewe Enyelobe, you'll get Ewe Ola, you'll get Ewe Aje, Ewe Aje Shefun Shefun. You're going to be getting this particular Ewe Aje Shefun Shefun. You're going to be getting 1,000 naira notes. If you're in abroad, you get the biggest note, the biggest amount in your country. If you're in Ghana, if you're in abroad, wherever you are, just get the biggest um notes that you have there. The biggest amount you have in your country is what you're going to be using. Here in Nigeria, 1,000 naira note is our biggest money for now in Nigeria. Yes. So you'll be getting one biggest note in your country. The new one, yes, new note. You're going to be getting that. You're going to be getting Oga Ibile, chameleon, native chameleon. You're going to be getting a native chameleon. Please tell them when you want to go and buy it in the herbal home that you want the native one. Because if you didn't tell them that you want the native one, they can give you the agric. And they give you the agric one, it might not be very, very effective. So make sure that you tell them that you want the native. So make sure that they give you the Oga Ibile, the native chameleon. Yes, because that is what will make this particular spiritual perfume to be very, very effective. Then get away alupaida. Away alupaida. Yes, get it also. You get it. You also want the dry one. Yes, then you're going to be getting cowrie. A very big cowrie that they don't have hole. A very big cowrie without hole. Sorry, two piece of cowrie, two piece of big cowrie owo. Yes, and you're going to be getting sand from the sea. Get a little sand from the sea. Yes, and you're going to be getting handkerchief. You get white handkerchief. I'm going to be getting a white handkerchief. Now, this is how, now that we have listed all the items, all the items that we need for this spiritual perfume, and this is how we're going to prepare it. We're going to grind all these leaves. You know, I said that once you get these leaves, even if you get the fresh one, make sure that you dry them under a shade. In fact, is if you can just put it at the side of your room, somewhere in your house where there is no sun, so it can just dry. You know, you can take some days to dry, or if you can just buy from the market the one that is dried already. Yes, but make sure that you ask them that is not dried under the sun. All these leaves, grind them all to powder. You are going to be grinding all of them aside the money and the cowrie. You're not going to be grinding the cowrie and the money. You will not be pounding, you will not be grinding those ones. We're going to grind the rest of the items, including the chameleon. We're going to be grinding everything together. The sand, you're going to be grinding everything. What you're not going to be grinding is the cowrie and the 1,000 naira notes and the perfume. So that after grinding all these things together, you know, I told you to get two divine grace perfume. After you have finished grinding these items, divide them into two. Pour them into the two divine grace perfume. Put one cowrie each in each bottle of the divine grace perfume. Your money notes, put it inside, put each of them in each of the bottle, yes, of the divine grace perfume. Yes, you know, now you have the powder you have grinded, you have one cowrie each on the two bottles, and you have your 1,000 naira notes each on the two bottles. If you're Nigerian, if you're not Nigerian, use your big note, use the biggest note in your country for this particular spiritual um remedy. So once you are done, just carry it and keep in a very, very safe place for 3 days. After 3 days, you start using it. When you want to use it, get the white handkerchief that I said earlier on. Get one of the bottle of the Divine Grace perfume. Whenever you want to use it, pour some quantity on the handkerchief, because that handkerchief is going to be your sponge. It's going to be the sponge that you use to have this bath. Use any soap that you have. What any soap that you are using to bathe, you can use any soap to have this particular bath. But just make sure that your perfume is on this. You've poured some quantity of the perfume on the handkerchief, which is going to be your sponge. So and let the water dry on you. Then you are going to, after you're done dressing up to go out, carry the second bottle of the Divine Grace perfume and then pour it in your hand, and then you do like this. Rub it in your hand. Make your declarations. Pray very well. Declare what you want, you know, how you want the day to go for you, whatever you want to achieve. Just, you know, where you put it, you open your mouth and say your intentions, your mouth and declare how you want it to be for you, and then you are good to go. So this particular spiritual product, you are only meant to use it on Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, and then Sunday. On these 4 days are the only days that you are to use this particular spiritual product. The rest of the days of the week, you're not supposed to use it. Yeah. So start using this perfume, and then you are not going to regret it. You will be saying goodbye to lack and want. You are not going to lack anything. Even when people are complaining that there is no money, you will always see money. You will always see money. You start using this spiritual perfume. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and give it a thumbs up and share to your friends and family. Until then, I'll see you again. Bye for now.